Hello, it is currently January 1st. Happy New Year. It's 7:37 p.m. where I am in Fargo, North Dakota. Today's daily vlog is about my New Year's resolutions. This is not a complete list, but it's a list nonetheless of things that I want to do during the next year. See yesterday's video for an explanation on why I'm recording on a webcam. So one of the things I want to do during this next year, I have a number of different goals, but here they are in no particular order. Definitely not order of importance, but one of the things I want to do is I want to cook more meals. It seems to have gotten into everyone's head that I don't know how to cook or that I don't like to cook. And I think that that's partly my fault because I don't like taking the time to cook every single day. And I guess I am a little bit lazy when it comes to making food, but that doesn't mean that I can't. So one of my goals is to make more delicious foods. And so I'm going to try and set up a schedule on how to do, or learn to do more interesting things and feed my family. Another thing I want to do is shave every single day until I graduate. I recently shaved every day for my wife as a gift, and she really liked it. And so I'm going to shave, and then when I graduate from BYU this year at the end of April, I'm going to try and grow a beard, and we'll see how long that lasts. I wish that I could edit this, but I can't, so I'm going to have to continue to keep talking. One of my next goals is to start Games Nouveau, Lullaby Project, Hunbud Podcast, and continue doing daily vlogs, try to make them better somehow. But I think the thing that's hampering a lot of everything that I'm doing right now and the way that I'm feeling is I'm beginning to suspect that I have a mild form of depression. And so I've set up an appointment to get that checked out. I have wrestled with the idea of getting it checked out for a long time. Part of me doesn't want to admit that there's a problem, but I think that there really might be a problem. So I'm going to get that checked out and let you know how it goes. I think it might be an explanation for why I felt the way that I have recently, and why I haven't had the motivation that I've needed to get stuff done. It's one of those things you don't want to talk about, and you don't want to admit it. I know a lot of people who have depression, and I love them, and I think the world of them, and I think they're extremely strong, but in your own brain, it's hard to say, you know, I've got a problem in my brain. And feel okay with it, you know? It's one of those stupid things where it's alright for everyone else but not for you, when it's yourself. And that's not fair. It's not fair for anything. But another thing that I want to do that I think, you know, if I get diagnosed or if I figure out whether or not I have a problem and get on some medication, I think that'll also help me accomplish my next goal, which is to be a better husband and father, which is really important to me. So this list is not in order of importance, it's just random thoughts. I want to conquer my fear. I have a fear about meeting people and talking to people and making friends and all those kinds of things, and that's kind of silly for someone who's wanting to put himself on the internet. So I need to figure that out, and I need to conquer that fear, and I think that I can. And I want to use this next year to do it. And I also, one of my big goals is to be silly. I haven't done a lot of that lately, and you can tell in the daily vlogs, a lot of them have been very rushed and not very fun. But I'm going to be more silly. I'm going to find a way to be more silly. And I think the important thing is to realize that these goals aren't just like set them and forget them for the next year. What I want to do is, these probably aren't even really year-long goals. A lot of them will take the entire year. But if you want to do goals and be effective at it, you have to look at your goals and you have to set new goals and make plans and everything much more often than on a yearly basis. You need to look at them weekly and assess monthly. You know, if you've got some long-term plans and long-term goals, just setting them and then saying, I'm going to do this, without planning and without looking back at them and adjusting as necessary, that's not going to work. So that's my bit of advice today. If you are doing New Year's resolutions today, it's time to not only look at them today, but look at them tomorrow. And then take a week and work out what it takes to get all of them done and stick to it. this is advice I'm going to have to take myself as well, and that I'm going to try and do. But I want to wish you a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.